What's up, Leo? Welcome to your February 2021 general reading. This is going to be for you, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Of course, it's not going to resonate with all of you guys, though, so definitely check out your other placements for added messages, okay? I want to thank you guys for coming. Happy February, happy all the things. Retrograde, Mercury retrograde at that. Happy Valentine's Day, everything. I hope you guys have a beautiful and blessed month. Okay, we've got some things to talk about this month, Leo. Well, first, I guess let's start out with Aquarius season for you guys has a lot to do with relationships and partnerships. Of course, not just your romantic ones, platonic ones, your business partnerships, all relationships, however that plays out for you, okay? You are dealing with 7th house energy, which is connected to Libra. But again, it's all about partnerships and relationships. And so that is a major theme for you guys coming up. There may be some things within certain relationships that you guys are having to take a deeper look into and maybe take action on. I'm going to be honest with the initial pull. It seems like in most cases, personal relationships are looking pretty good. If anything, it seems like there might be a little bit of friction or a little bit of resistance when it comes to your work relationship. So this could be like a difficult boss, coworker, whatever. This could even be difficult father or third authority figure in your life. Of course, I'm going to clarify these cards to get a really good idea, but yeah, that is my initial feeling that I'm getting. Now, going back to the Mercury retrograde situation, we're in it right now. And we are going to be in it till the 20th. Now, the bottom of the deck energy, the unseen energy for you guys is this 9 of Swords, which I really don't enjoy. It's a miserable kind of energy to be in because this is someone who's overthinking. This is someone who's staying up at night, can't sleep, can't get a certain something off their mind. You guys might even be having some really, really vivid, crazy dreams. I would definitely tell you to record those. You know what I mean? Like keep a little sleep journal because you never know what could come of those. But yeah, 9 of Swords can be a difficult energy because this is an energy, it's like, of overthinking a situation, of worrying about something. It's all around an uncomfortable place to be in. I do appreciate that it's a 9 though, so we know that it's like an ending, right? 9s and 10s are like endings of a situation, and after endings there's always beginnings. So it's like you're at that point of the pimple pop, which is cool. Again, it seems like it could be based around relationships, especially work relationships. And I say that because you guys start off with 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, and then the Devil. So you got all this earth energy, right? So Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Some of you guys might be quite literally dealing with the Capricorn. The Devil can be Capricorn. It can be what it is for sure is someone who has power over a situation, right? This could be someone who plays mind games. This could be someone who's manipulative, gaslights, maybe someone who's not that honest. Some of you guys might be feeling like you're bound to a situation as well, especially as it pertains to work with all these pentacles, right? We're talking about money. We're talking about stability. We're talking about security, things that we value. Now, I do see that in a sense, it feels like for the most of you, like if this is a work situation, some of you guys might have some really good colleagues or like there's some really good things that you're putting out, right? Because 3 of Pentacles is about coming together with others and collaborating and making something beautiful. So that's really, really good. This also can just be about your social life. Like you guys maybe might be, connecting with people a little bit more this month, which is really good. But I have to pause when I see the 6 of Pentacles because 6 of Pentacles is about giving to a situation. But you see, there's one giver in the situation. For you guys who this might be connected to a work situation, it feels almost as if you might feel like you've been giving to this person or giving to this company or giving to a situation and you're not necessarily seeing anything in return. Right? Ooh, 5 of Wands. Yeah, let's see here. Oh, okay. Giving to a situation and not necessarily seeing anything in return. Now we've got the Wheel of Fortune that's clarifying the Three of Pentacles. So yeah, I think within the last few months, I think you guys have actually been doing really good, making some solid connections, whether you realized or not. The Wheel of Fortune is the wheel, the karmic wheel turning in our favor, right? So whenever the Wheel of Fortune shows up, it means that things are moving forward. It's the end of a cycle, the beginning of a new one. Although Wheel of Fortune for me energy, it's slower. It's almost like a pentacle energy, right? It takes a while for that wheel to spin. So even if you guys have been working on something, this seems like you got to a place where things felt really solid. You made the right connections, dealing with the right people. It seems like it was meant to be, right? Then you got that Six of Pentacles with the Five of Wands being clarified. Now, in this situation, let's say, and this could be different for everybody. Remember, this is general, but this is the example I'll go with. Let's say you guys are doing something where you're collaborating on something with somebody, right? Um, this could be a situation for some of you guys where maybe after working with this person or seeing this person, being closer to this person, there might be some jealousy that kind of pops up too, right? Because Five of Wands energy, it's about competition. It's about not being on the same page. It's chaotic. Look, they can't get their shit together, can't get their wands together. So it could be like things were going really, really, really great, and there might be a difference of opinion, difference of something, right? Because we still do have with that Six of Pentacles that one person, it seems to be doing more than the other. So a lot of you guys, especially as it pertains to certain like partnerships in passion projects, especially if you're an entrepreneur, you guys might be having some difficulty with the other people that you're working with, because it feels like for some of you guys, you feel like you're giving way more to a situation than they are. Um, this could be something where even you're getting more praise and accolades for the thing, but maybe you're more of like the face of it, right? And that in a way kind of causes some friction. We got the Ten of Swords. Whatever this issue is that you guys are going with, especially, and I'm talking specifically to those of you guys who are dealing with work woes, it feels like you guys are at the end of it. You guys will be coming out of it. And I think that's mainly because I feel like you guys kind of elevate out the situation. So, uh, this might be a situation that seemed hopeless. And I'm telling you this too, because again, you have that Nine of Swords. That's that overthinking. That's that stress, right? But with the Devil card, you've also got the Ace of Pentacles. This is an opportunity for new beginnings. This is about planting new seed. This is about more money coming in. So this could even be a situation where like, ooh, that's weird. Okay. I'll roll with it. You know, it made me think of the Salt and Pepper movie that just came out, which I did not even see. But there's this whole, issue with Spinderella, because they didn't include her, even though she, no matter what they say, she was a part of that group, very much so. Like she had verses, she was very like she was a part of the group, and she was just as important. And yes, she didn't maybe start with them. She came along later, and they decided to move on this project without her. It almost seems something like that. Whatever it is, for some of you guys, if you are working with someone, let's say you've got something going on, this might be a case where there might be a little bit of separation, and wherever that confusion is, I just feel like it's going to be cut out, whether it's a person or a way that you guys were doing something. There's new opportunities here. But I feel like for some of you guys, there might be a type of jealousy with another person, because I do feel like you are actually getting either the acknowledgement, the praise, the check, the something. But I also see that you are doing most of the work. So it's one of those tricky things. It's one of those tricky things. It's almost like for some of you guys, this feels like a situation that started out really good and then got a little muddy, and it's still good, but there might be some jealousy or someone who feels like they're kind of left out of the pot on this, right? Some of you guys, I feel like there's a promotion or some type of elevation that's coming up too, because the devil is the authority, right? The devil is someone who's in charge. I just feel like you guys are getting an opportunity, like a work opportunity. But yeah, especially if you guys are doing it in a partnership per se, or there's other people around, I feel like the people, the opportunity, the whatever that is, I feel like they have their eyes on you specifically. And there's really potential for you to grow in that direction, which is really, really good. Because I don't know, it just seems like there was some type of friction with whatever you were doing or whatever you were connecting to, where you felt like you were doing most of the work anyways, or you were the one who was most involved and really kind of had your heart in it. It's interesting because you do have the strength card that's coming up here. Actually, let's get into that. We've got the lovers, we've got the strength, and then we've got the 7 of Cups. Okay. Interesting. I did Sag's video, right? Strength card did pop up in their read. I'm sure strength popped up in other people's too, but it's been at least like a week since I've been in other people, so I really don't remember. 9 of Swords was also in their read at some point. Yeah. So I don't know. You might be dealing with the Sag. You might be a Leo with Sag or Sag with Leo. Just putting that out there. Now in the environment, you've got the Lovers card, which is connected to Gemini energy, right? But I love the Lovers card because it's about having love for self, humanity, the world, all is good, right? A lot of you guys, like I said, in your intimate relationships, I feel like things are really, really lovely. You guys are feeling really connected, really able to be vulnerable with one another. I always look at the snake here, right? That Lovers card. And the snake, I know a lot of people don't trust serpents, especially if you're like super churchy and saved. Black folks, you know, I don't like no serpent. Anyway, but what it really is about is shedding skin, the ability to be vulnerable, right? And you see, there are 2 naked people standing here just being vulnerable with one another. In your intimate personal relationships, I think things are lovely. I think things are really coming together. If you are dealing with someone, you're in a really happy place. If you're not, you are really beautiful. You are in a really happy place by yourself. And I think a lot of you guys are seeing love and opportunity everywhere you go. 7 of Pentacles. This is about planting seed. Now, of course, with the 7 of Pentacles, we don't quite know where the seed is going to land us, right? We don't quite know if we're planting duds or not. But for those of you guys who are, let's say, you know, kind of in a newer relationship, you guys are working towards the same cause. That is what I can say. The intention is definitely there. You might be connecting with the Gemini, might be connecting with Earth. We've got more Earth here, right? We've got a lot of Earth on the top row. So Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. But that's a really good connection. Now, this Strength card, I'm a little... First of all, I love it because you're Leo. And it's great when we show up on our own reads, right? But Strength card always comes when there's something we need to have strength for. Now, with this Mercury retrograde... and these work issues going on or things going on, and it doesn't even have to be work. This could be like your relationships with your friends, family, whatever this is. You might be tempted to be a little bit quick with the tongue. You know, you might be tempted to be, you know, a little bit more spicy, but really tame that. That's one thing. Ooh, Ace of Wands, 4 of Wands. I love that. Okay, Ace of Wands is all about new, exciting, potential things. This is about passion. This is about, you know, some of you, Strength card again. Some of you, you know, it's funny because the 4 of Wands is the 1111 card. It is a card of manifestation. It's also a card of celebration. It's a card of home. There might be babies. There might be babies that you're planning for, babies that are on the way. Yeah. If you are not trying to have babies, be careful this month because it's very possible you will have yourself a Scorpio, which I love Scorpios, so it's actually okay. But yes, be careful if that's not exactly what you're trying to do. Seven of Cups is being clarified here by the Magician. Seven of Cups energy is about options, but it's also about illusions and needing to cut through the mess and get very clear on what you want, right? With the Seven Cups, there's good options and there's bad options, and you really don't know what's what. So first of all, there is this sense that you guys need to get clear, especially as it pertains to work. I think that you guys are going to be moving on or elevating in some type of a way. Knight of Wands. Yeah. Knight of Wands, you know, he explores. The Knight of Wands, he doesn't feel bogged down to anything. He only goes after what he's passionate about. Knights are always about action. Wands are about action. It's your energy. It's really how we figure things out. Some of you guys, this might be some new work venture that you're doing. I feel like there's a lot about work. I mean, there's a lot about relationships too. And if you are single, this is a time where you're feeling really good. You may be dating and meeting other people. Again, you singles, there are options in front of you. I think you guys are in a place where you feel really good, because the Lovers means that you have a love for self. Like, it's the best place to be, even to attract love, because you're drawing it all into you. I think there's, you know, for you singles, there's a lot of good potential dating here. But you guys need to get very clear about something. And this could either be about where you want to be, you know, in terms of work, where you want to be in terms of relationship. We got the Magician here too. Magician is connected to Gemini and Virgo energy, right? Because it's a card that's connected to Mercury. I don't know. I feel like you guys are trying to plan for something. And you know what? Things might be a little bit stagnant or slowed down right now because we are in that Mercury retrograde. But I feel like as soon as like the 20th and things clear up, you guys are just going to be able to move. The Magician is knowing that you are unique. You have skills that are beautiful and are important. You have the ability to do whatever it is that you want to do. You don't need anything outside of yourself. Everything that you need is right there with you. So while you're looking at these Seven Cups, and you're looking at your options, and you're looking at the things that you want to do or the things that you expect or whatever, know that you can make it happen. You don't need anybody else. You don't need anything else. I feel like you guys are really, really powerful this month. In terms of work, people are looking at you and they're seeing you as a threat, like straight up. Maybe even in terms of love too, because I feel like you guys are so attractive that, you know, people might be afraid. Like, let's say if you're dating, they might be afraid that, oh wow, they must be dating other people. And yes, that might be true. I think you guys are in a really, really powerful place this month. There might be a little bit of friction. Again, especially in the workplace. It almost feels like there was a situation that was good and then it kind of went a little weird, but it feels like it not based on anything necessarily substantial, but like jealousy. I feel like you guys have been working so hard doing your work and you kind of had tunnel vision. So really the drama around you is just around you. It has nothing to do with you. So don't get caught up in things either, right? Don't get caught up in petty arguments. Don't get caught up in fights. Don't get caught up in little wars, because really, like, your life is good, especially as it relates to your personal life and dating. And again, if you're in a place where you're like, I'm not dating and I don't care, you feel really good right now. You guys are really, I think you're at a place where you're able to look back at the work that you've done and be proud of where you are. And you've got more coming. Be careful if you're not trying to have babies. This is a really high month for fertility for you guys, okay? And get clear on what it is that you want. This Seven of Cups, let me see if I can get one more card on it. Stop it. Oh my gosh. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups, Seven of Cups. You've got a lot of options coming your way. Especially you singles out there. Ooh, yeah. You got Knight of Swords, Lovers, Knight of Cups. Maybe a air, maybe a water. You've got a lot of options coming up. And I will tell you, with this Magician that's clarifying it as well, you're going to be the one doing the choosing. I just feel like you guys are super powerful right now. Now, as Oracle cards, you guys got Lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth. I am always enough. So remember that in every situation you're in, whether it be work or your personal situations, you're always enough. You don't need anything else. Again, you're a magician. You can do whatever you want. You can create whatever you want. You're an alchemist. What do you want? You can have it. But you got to get very clear, because you got Seven of Cups twice here. So there is this sense that this month you are a little bit cloudy in the head. And I mean, we see it here with the Nine of Swords. I don't know why you're overthinking, but it doesn't seem necessary. It doesn't seem necessary. Yeah. Mm-mm. Okay. You got take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are forever changed or changed forever. 23. So this is about moving in love in everything that you do, right? This is also about knowing that you're guided on your journey. These people are on a boat, and in the distance, you can see it's almost like this whole nother universe. You see these moons and this, this far off sky and all this stuff, but it's a person, right? There's a person. It's almost like you guys are being guided, you guys are being protected every step of the way. But I feel like you need to get very clear on what it is that you want so that things can move for you a little bit faster. And this month isn't so much about doing anything, right? Because we are in that Mercury retrograde, but it's about really the unfolding of what's already been done and going back and making sure that you're reviewing and renewing and looking at these things so that you can move forward when things kind of clear up again. I feel like things are going steady. Again, if there's friction, just don't get involved. Don't get wrapped up in people's things this month, because I think that can easily happen where you can kind of get enticed into drama, but it really doesn't even belong to you. Okay. Now, I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort, right? So this discomfort that you feel, this friction that you might be feeling with someone else, it's all for your better growth, right? It's all for you at the end of the day. It's all a part of your journey and all a part of your lessons, and you will be stronger for it. You will be better for it. I think for a lot of you, especially those Leos that would identify as someone who's a bit hot-headed, I feel like there might be some conflict that comes your way this month, but it's really kind of a test for you to see how far you've come. Another way for you to congratulate yourself and be like, you know what, damn, I've been doing the work, because if this happened to me this time last year, something like that. But trust, the situation is calling for you to have faith. So whether you are in a relationship or you are dating, trust what's going on. I think that you guys are in a really happy place. I mean, look, they're just stuck on each other. Look at the way they're looking at one another. So again, it feels like in most of your personal relationships, like your intimate relationships, things are good. I think a lot of you feel okay and don't really feel like you have much to complain about. It feels like it's other things. So maybe even things with friends or work. But yeah, I don't know. It seems like your romantic relationships are pretty good for the bulk of you. Okay, and then lastly, you got gratitude list. It says counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps to be centered. Helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of the universe. So the more that we express gratitude, the more that we are grateful for the blessings that we already have, then we are basically telling the universe that we can handle more, right? So it doesn't matter if you're at a low right now and you feel like I don't have shit. Be happy for the little things that you do have. Be happy that you're able to, have a meal. Be happy that you have a phone. Be happy, like the little things. If you can't find any of the big things, reach for the little things, because there's a ton of them to be grateful for. And then you build the momentum, for you to be able to receive more blessings. Okay. I think this is a really good month for you guys. Again, just be mindful of your surroundings in terms of the energies that are around you, because might be some funky people who are going through their own things. Don't let that penetrate you. Don't let that get to you and have you tripped up, because I actually see that there's a lot of good going on for you guys. Wear protection if you don't want the babies. And I'm excited to see how this plays out. I love you guys. If you would like a personal reading, you can reach out to me at shesvibeytarot@gmail.com. Go to my About tab, look at the menu of services and pricing, and you can just let me know what you would like. But if you would like a live reading, you could schedule that by yourself. There's a link below that's provided, so you can do that. And I think that's about it. I think this is going to be a really powerful month for you guys. I mean, we're in Aquarius season. That's your opposite sign. So if nothing else, there's a lot of lessons and a lot of potential for doing good shadow work this month, but it looks like things are rolling. It looks like money's coming, opportunities are coming, love is good, you glowing and growing. Okay, so I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye, Leo.